There were once 3 brothers who were travelling along a lonely winding road at twilight. In time, the brothers reached a river too deep to wade through and too dangerous to swim across. However, these brothers were learned in the magical arts, and so they simply waved their wands and made a bridge appear across the treacherous waters. They were halfway across it when they found their path blocked by a hooded figure, and Death spoke to them. He was angry, and he felt cheated out of 3 new victims, for travellers usually drowned in the river, but Death was cunning. He pretended to congratulate the 3 brothers upon their magic, and said that each had earned a prize for having been clever enough to evade him. So the eldest brother, who was a combative man, asked for a wand more powerful than any in existence. A wand that must always win duels for its owner, a wand worthy for a wizard who had conquered death. Then the second brother, who was an arrogant man, decided that he wanted to humiliate Death still further, and asked for a power to recall others from death. So Death picked up a stone from the riverbank and gave it to the second brother, and told him that the stone would have the power to bring back the dead. The youngest brother was the humblest and also the wisest of the brothers, and he did not trust Death. So he asked for something that would enable him to go forth from that place without being followed by Death, and Death, most unwillingly, handed over his own cloak of invisibility. The first brother travelled to a distant village, where he sought out a fellow wizard with whom he had once quarrelled. Naturally, with the elder wand as his weapon, he could not fail to win the duel that followed. The oldest brother proceeded to an inn, where he boasted loudly of the powerful wand he had snatched from Death himself, and how it made him invincible. However, it was that very same night that another wizard crept upon the oldest brother as he lay within a drunken slumber. He stole the wand, and for extra measure he slit the brother's throat, and so Death took the first brother. The second brother journeyed to his home, where he turned the stone thrice in hand, and to his amazement and delight, the girl that he had once hoped to marry before her untimely death appeared before him. But soon she turned sad, for she did not belong in the mortal realm. Driven mad by the hopeless longing, the second brother killed himself so as truly to join her, and so Death took the second brother. As for the third brother, Death searched for many years, but he was never able to find him. It was only when he had attained a great age that the youngest brother finally took off the cloak of invisibility and gave it to his son. And then he greeted Death as an old friend, and went with him gladly, and departed this life as equals.